Good morning, friends. It's time for a Pathways tour. We haven't done one in a while, and we've gotten some new statues and things in. So I'm starting actually at our consignment case this morning, where we have some wonderful things by Cassandra Fay, including her Living with Ghosts in St. Louis book, her Oracle deck. Then we have things from Just a Girl's Little Shop, including the ever popular F-bombs, very appropriate right now, and new items from Hidden Shire. These are pendulums, and then look at these super cute horns. You can glue these on. They come with spirit gum. There's a variety of prices and colors. I just thought these were so cute, and they come in little coffins. She calls them personal demons. I love it. Some more things by our friend Jen at Just a Girl's Little Shop. And then we also have some local leather from our friend Martin at Bear's Den. And then we have a few things by Danny Soul and by our friends at Davy Stone. So I'm going to try and do this slow so I don't make anybody motion sick. Let's get to the statues. Oh, and also, we found a new use for these 4 candle ring holders. It's like an advent ring. You can put spheres on there for like the stones for the elemental quarters. I thought that was really cool. But let's get to our statues. So we have our Merlin. We've had our Merlin for a little while now. I'm surprised he hasn't gone home with anybody, but he's so amazing and beautiful. And we have some new stock of our jointed dragons. These are really cute, including a really big guy up there. This is kind of our dragon case. There's some little ones. Look, you can see me in the mirror. And of course, a lovely large hydra. And then some more of our little friends. So these are they're jointed, so you can like turn their wings different ways, and their tails are very flexible, super cute, all different colors. So let's go ahead and move to the next case. And at the top we have, this is Hearn. He's so handsome with the doe and this very large wolf right here. This is a new Carnunos we've just gotten in. Our Zeus, me in the mirror again. If anyone is looking for a Hecate or a Hecate, depending on how you like to say it, the only thing wrong with this statue is there's a tiny break right here on the staff, but good price for a very small problem. We've gotten in a new Medusa, and aren't these boxes, these new ones, come in lovely? You could actually cut these apart and make like a little screen behind your statues if you wanted to. This Medusa is actually a backflow burner. The smoke comes out of her mouth and the 2 snakes alongside her face. And then here's another burner. This isn't like an ent, and it comes out of his mouth into that little bowl. Again, move slow, Mel. Don't make anybody sick. This is going to be loud, but I'm going to slide the glass. That's one thing when you're shooting statues already in a case. Look at this lovely Bridget. She's painted. It's a little hard to see her in this light, but so pretty. We've had her once before. Really nice. We have some little Bridget like ornaments or medallions. These are made by Mickey Mueller, who's a local artist. We have Queen Maeve. We also have a tiny little goddess, a little maiden. We're into Norse items. These Norse collars are amazing. These are made in England. I can't get these anymore. So I have a dragon, I have a wolf, and a raven, and that's all I have left. They're I think $179. Yeah, $179. And then we also got in some new hammers. This one I think is my favorite. It's a hammered hammer. And then this one's a traditional style hammer. Really nice stuff there. Our Venus of Willendorf is back. This is, I like this Hecate in particular because she's like, not the sexy Hecate. She's kind of a little more cronish, carrying her torches, has her dogs at her side. I don't know, it just seems a little more traditional. This is a beautiful Bacchus plaque from our friend Oberon Zell. And then, of course, we have our Oratias down here. And then let's go to the next case. Let me slide this glass just a wee bit more. And if you've not been in a while, we've gotten an emerald tablet of Thoth, or Toth, or Tahuti, depending on who you're talking to. So it has all of the script on there. I just thought that was beautiful. We only have one of those left. That's been pretty popular. We have our Hathor. And in case you haven't been in a while, this is a sistrum. This is a Taya sistrum. It's made of red cedar, and it also has Hathor engraved on the handle. That's $75. We've gotten in some new Egyptian jewelry. You can see all that. Oops, got stuck on our lily pad there. And then, going down a shelf, this is the new style of Thoth. I love him so much. This is a very tiny backflow burner, and this one has Anubis on it. And then we have another one with Sekhmet. And then it sucks the smoke from the top, and it flows down in this little basin. And then, of course, this is one of my favorite basts. It's almost kind of a brown color, like a reddish brown. So pretty. Okay, bear with me. We're going to slide the glass again. And then in this side of the case, we have, of course, our really beautiful Baphomet. This is a new style Baphomet, that kind of arch style like that. One thing I do like about these statues is most of them are a bit blank on the back. So like if you wanted to put a petition there, you could write a petition and then attach it to the back. I thought that was very cool. And then check this out, a unicursal hexagram candle holder. So like it'll throw the design on the wall. I thought that was really cool. Our little Bapho boxes. Just some fun stuff. This Baphomet actually lights up. I don't have him plugged in. Pardon me. Back to Egypt. This is our Isis on her little lily pad there. And then we have Osiris, a small Isis, and an Anubis. And then I'm so excited, we got back in the opening of the way, or as we like to call it, Anubis doing Reiki. This is so cool, I love that. And we do still have a few items. These are hand carried back from Egypt by our friend Mohammed. A few little lotus flower pendants there and a statue. And then we have a few of our little tiny baby statues on the very bottom shelf. Deborah always liked to use those as Yule tree ornaments. So those are the statues that have been in lately. I will try to post some individual pictures if I get some time. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for shopping local. Blessed be, blessed we from Pathways.